Hello and welcome to Let Us Talk to You. Yeah, I'm Xero, the host this week. To my right, I believe, is Bobby's Breakdowns. Well, it's Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns. And below us at the moment is Alex from WrestleBuddy. How are we, guys?
Doing great. Just had an interview with Black Dahlia. It went great. Everyone was great in the comments. Go check that out. And yeah, how about you, Alex?
I just wake up and I'm half dead.
Well, some of us are good, some of us not so good.
Yeah. This is the thing about us having all different time zones and having to do this recording. So this is this is nice and fun, isn't it? But we
6:30 for me, so I'm good.
Yeah, but yeah, no,
5 a.m. for me, so not good.
It's half 11 in the evening for me. So yeah, we're getting there. But yeah, so anyway, so this week then, so we've had quite an eventful week, especially on Twitter, with some of the stuff. We might as well start off with the biggest thing of the week, which is Tony Khan's meltdown on Twitter over Jinder Mahal, and it was Hook. Obviously the thing that I found quite funny about this was he didn't even put over his own match on his own show. In the end, he ended up promoting Jinder more, and Jinder even got more. Jinder ended up getting more viewership than what Hook did by double for it. What do you guys obviously think about it then, really? And obviously his meltdown this week. Let's start with Bobby, because we know how much he hates Tony Khan.
All I know is there was a tweet from the Xero Live account that said I stand with Tony Khan. He's blaming me for that. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I was doing an NFL football draft. That's another story for another time. No face, no case. That's my motto. Tony Khan is a national hero, a national treasure. No, he's a complete moron. I don't understand the logic in his tweets. Somebody said they need to put a child lock on the phone so he can't get past it. It's something ridiculous like that. But it's just dude, what?
Definitely.
Nobody if I went to a random Raw and I got Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal for the World Heavyweight Championship, do I know who's going to win? Yeah. Do I care? No, I'm getting a World Heavyweight title World Heavyweight title match when I get to watch live. That's cool. And nobody is going to complain about random title matches happening. It's good for all around. And Seth Jinder was a good match. So, sorry. I don't know what his problem was. Sure, is Hook 30-1 or whatever? Yeah. Has Jinder Mahal missed a year? Yeah. But who cares? We all knew if Jinder won the title, I would have a problem with that. But who cares? Seth versus Jinder was a good match. It delivered. The cage match rating was through the roof. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I just think Tony Khan's trying to make a war out of nothing, and yeah.
What about you, Alex? What do you think?
He loves Tony Khan.
Yes, I love Tony Khan. He's in my heart. And in my ass also. So, this guy actually needs to leave Twitter. That is the best thing happen for Twitter if Tony Khan will leave. You are an owner and you every single week you do some random ass shit just to create some hype for your shitty show who no one gives a fuck. It is very simple. Hook challenges Samoa Joe. I haven't seen much outrage on Twitter that he's talking about. And another thing that he's pointing out is that last year Jinder didn't win one single match entire year. Means you are watching WWE every single week.
True. Actually, now that you mentioned, true.
Means you are watching every single week. That's why you are pointing out this thing. I don't even remember when I saw Jinder last time. I saw him in this Indian live event that I remember. Other than that, I don't even remember, and I'm watching WWE every single week. But this motherfucker have this much good memory that he's watching and he's remembering that Jinder lose in every single week.
Well, he's been on. Hasn't he been on NXT for a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
NXT for a bit. Yes, he was there. So actually, Bobby said absolutely right that he needs a child lock in his phone.
He does. He
There's
does
no
need to show
denying
off
in
his
that. And
He
I
does.
think Saad Khan should give him like some different type of cook. So he should understand. He should understand that doing stupid stuff in Twitter will not give ratings to your own show.
No, won't no.
Yeah.
You are just going down because of your stupidity. You have started a war from your ass only, because his brain is inside his ass. So he thinks from his ass. And he become an asshole because of that.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with all that. He's literally. Somebody even brought this up the other day, and I believe it was actually what's his name, Brian.
Brian Alvarez.
Brian Alvarez. Yeah, he actually put out that basically that a lot of wrestlers from AEW have actually been texting him and have been turning around and saying like, "Bro, what the hell is he doing? You know, like what the hell is Tony Khan doing? He's embarrassing us." So, you know, that says a lot is when, you know, when you've got the wrestlers texting wrestling journalists, turning around and saying, you know, what the hell is he doing? He's actually embarrassing us and he's embarrassing the company. He needs to stop. That says a hell of a lot, that does, about that. You know, you can't you can't be doing that. He can't be going around bloody, you know, kicking off crying and stuff like that because of a fucking cage match rating. Yeah, fine, USA Network and that have been slating him all week, but that's just been comical genius from whoever bloody runs that account, really. You know, but he can't go around doing that. He needs either a social media manager or just to stay off Twitter completely. You know, as I think I said to Bobby this week as well, it's like turning around and saying, you know, oh, what are we gonna, you know, imagine if this was Vince McMahon in the bloody whatever it was, you know, if this was fucking Vince McMahon doing this, everyone would be up in arms. But because it's Tony, he gets a pass sometimes, you know, the AEW faithful and that give him the pass. But if this was Vince, and, you know, just imagine this, back in the days when Vince was actually still running it, you know, you literally then just have Vince McMahon just going, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to go online and watch my bloody cage match rating and stuff like that. It's like, shut up. You know, just fucking shut up, basically.
That's the thing, Xero, that when last time this AEW and NXT collide, he called Triple H and Shawn Michaels two baldies.
Yeah.
There was no need to say like that. Right? Yeah. And we have never heard Triple H or Shawn Michaels say something about his, like he's a caricaturist kind of guy. But they never call him like curly hair Chihuahua or Koki Khan. Nothing they say, nah. They don't say anything else. No. What is it they are calling them baldies and all? Why you are creating war for like out of nothing? Actually, there's no war between AEW and WWE. If you see like properly, if you see the ratings and everything, it is like far away thing for AEW, and I know they will never be able to like topple WWE in their entire life, and maybe the company will get shut down in the future because of this idiot only.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he's a complete idiot for what he's doing. He is a complete and utter idiot. He's, you know, he needs to stop whatever. He needs to get off social media completely. I completely agree with everybody else. He needs to get off social media and just pack it in. Basically, admit failure for it and just admit it, because otherwise he's killing off his own company. Yeah, which isn't good.
I think what he's tweeting about. I think whenever he do his coke, so like a big ball of coke gets stuck in his nose. So then his brain stops working. Then he tweets some stupid stuff, and when it goes inside, then like, oh, okay, I'm cool now. He's like that.
Two things that AEW fans don't do, and that's put on deodorant and blame Tony Khan. They never will. Never do. Sorry, listen, I'm an AEW fan. I wear deodorant. Trust me, I do. But some of those fans, they haven't seen the light of days.
Yeah, I've been told that. Yeah, apparently they they don't do that basically.
I didn't know about this thing.
Yeah.
What about deodorant?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's
yeah. There's been a lot of people basically. They say they've even had wrestlers and that turn on and say, if you come to the shows, please wear deodorant because we can literally smell you, and that. And there's people who have been to the shows and that as well, and they've turned around and said, I'm sat here like second row and I can literally just smell BO all the way around me, and that, and like these people need to start wearing deodorant. And they're even saying you could even smell it in the merch queue and everything like that as well. So, you know,
it's at all wrestling shows, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, granted, yeah. But I mean, like, but when you've got wrestlers saying it and saying, if you come into the show, and especially if you sit in front row, please wear deodorant, that's bad. That is bad when they say that, isn't it, really?
Yes.
I mean, it's funny when wrestlers call out, say, places like Ringside News or anything like that, or like the, any of the reporters and stuff. But when you're actually calling out your fans, that says something quite a lot. That does for it. Anything else we want to bring up on the Tony Khan meltdown? Subject.
Yes. Why not?
I can't wait for the next one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
When your own paid journalist Dave Meltzer start criticizing you on Twitter, so you can understand that where you are going down.
Yeah.
Definitely. How you have stooped low. How much you have stooped low. Because of your stupidity, even your own paid journalists are calling you out on Twitter now.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing happened to any promoter, I'll say. That your own journalists are criticizing you because of your stupidity.
Yeah. And we all know that Dave Meltzer's on the AEW payroll, so so obviously, that says quite a lot when Dave's calling you out,
Yes.
and that because of everything there.
And I have seen that he get like a bit of argument with Eric Bischoff also. I think so.
Yeah.
Eric
Bischoff a has-been or something?
Eric Bischoff.
Yes.
Eric Bischoff hates AEW anyway, Yeah, Eric Bischoff hates AEW as it is, so that's
still got paid
fine.
there a few times. That's good.
Yes.
But then apparently there's a lot. Yeah, but then apparently there's a lot going on when it was like a lot of backstage politics and stuff. So, yeah, basically.
I have one question for both of you. For example, if they will not be able to renew the contract with this TNT, TBS, what's their future?
I personally think, it's difficult at the moment because in my eyes, I would have thought the front runner for them would be Discovery, but there's rumours that obviously Warner Brothers and Discovery are merging. So if those two merge and they've got no hope, they're going to have to go to somewhere like, I don't know, Animal Planet or bloody Food Network, or Food Network, basically.
That's rude to call their fans that, okay?
Okay.
So
I don't know, obviously. What sort of other TV networks is there in America, Bobby? Because obviously I don't really know, like, which one there can be. I mean, which ones aren't owned by CW or US, or what is it, NBC Universal or anything like that?
You can do like Paramount. You could do
Paramount. I mean, the only other one which I can think of really would be FX.
Fox.
FX or Fox. Whatever. I can't see Fox taking them.
But Fox, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I can't see Fox taking them.
I think Fox would have much lower expectations for AEW.
Yeah, well, Fox were expecting $3 million from bloody WWE.
SmackDown.
I mean,
yes,
SmackDown stuff. So I mean,
I don't know why they thought that, but
because they promised them, didn't they? They promised them because of Roman.
Well, they got like $3 million the first week, and then they never did it again.
Yeah, that's why they were expecting it, because they had that once, and then sort of disappeared after that, didn't they?
Yeah,
and that, so yeah.
I think this company will be like for 2 years, and then it will be like Impact Wrestling when Impact Wrestling was going down. That type of thing. I'm feeling that it will happen to AEW, and because of this stupid guy, these wrestlers will suffer. Yeah,
I mean, to be fair though, you've always said that Impact's coming back with a bang. I've seen some of all the stuff they're doing that, and Impact's coming back with a. I think this weekend, this weekend their new show which they've got, Hard to Kill, on Saturday night. I'll be making sure I watch it this weekend because there's going to be a hell of a lot of good stuff. And obviously they're saying there's an there's ex-WWE stars in that showing up there. This weekend. So yeah. So for once, Tony Khan hasn't actually got the ex-WWE stars, but I mean, it could be good for it. It could be really good.
It will be really surprise. Like I think it will be a very big surprise for all of us wrestling fans that AEW started a war with WWE, but Impact will take over AEW in the coming future. Just imagine if that will happen.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough because say what you want about Tony Khan, he's got money.
But still, the content.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Content is what it
content,
is.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
he can keep piling money into it, and
I
it
mean,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
but this is obviously the thing, though, Bobby. And I've said this several times, and other people have said this as well. You got to remember, how do millionaires stay rich? By not
Yes.
spending money, basically.
Yeah.
If it's a sinking ship, because technically he doesn't actually pay for it. It's Shad who pays for it.
Yeah.
Because Shad gives him the money, and obviously Shad's the main name on it, because it's actually Shad Khan's company. Tony Khan just basically just manages it and stuff like that. That's the thing, see. So it's like, I personally can't see Shad wanting to keep it going. If it's a sinking ship, he's probably going to turn around and say to Tony, you pack it in, basically, for it.
Yes.
And obviously how it works as well is they don't run off their own money, they run off the TV deal money. And I personally think Tony Khan's expecting, say, this massive, great big amount to actually pay for the shows and the running costs and everything like that. But when he only gets about a quarter of what he's getting now, he's going to be in for a shock, because then he ain't going to be able to pay for wrestlers, he ain't going to be able to pay for venues and stuff, and they're probably going to be stuck at Daily's place every week.
Right.
Because that's going to be the only place that they can afford, really, with it.
Because the main thing is here, Tony Khan is not rich. It is his father.
Yeah, it's his father.
Well, yeah, but I mean, here's the thing: like, 100 million to this guy is like nothing. So like, if he just keeps giving him 100 million,
Till when? Till when? How many times he will pay?
Yeah, but like, he's a billionaire though. Like,
yeah,
$20 billion. So 100 million, nothing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, yeah, that's granted. But I mean, like, obviously, if he loses most of the money for the TV rights, because that's how the company's surviving at the moment. That's how they pay for the wrestlers and everything, and like the shows and that. So obviously, to say like he loses that, and then saying like he has to be paying out what, I don't know, say 50 million a week for 50 million a month, say, for example, like for contracts and arenas and stuff like that to go to, and then show production and stuff like that. He ain't gonna want to keep doing that, and that money will soon go. And that's how billionaires keep their money, by not funding anything at all. That's the whole thing. See, that's why.
Like we have a saying also, like even a well can go dry.
Yeah.
It's like that. Till when he will pay?
Yeah. I can see he'll lose the TV deal that he's got at the moment. He'll lose the money that he's getting in. Well, he'll get quite a significantly low offer, and then we'll then start seeing wrestlers getting released because he can't afford them. Then we'll then start seeing them. They'll do like what I said, like what TNA do. They'll do like one location and do like 4 or 5 different tape-ins, or do like what NWA do. They've got a sound stage which they air from. They don't even go on the road. They literally have a sound stage.
Correct.
Which Billy Corgan uses for his Smashing Pumpkins thing. So they use that, and they literally film like once every 2 months, and they pump out 2 months worth. They film 2 months worth of content in 2 days, basically. And that 2 months worth of shows in 2 days, and then just pump that out and whack it all on YouTube. That's probably that's probably what's going to end up happening. And that if he doesn't start bringing in the money, and the only way he's going to bring in the money is by, cutting down what he's doing online, all the stupid shit that he's doing, and bloody, and then bloody like either reducing down wages, so meaning getting rid of some wrestlers, reducing down running costs such as arenas and stuff like that, and either increasing up ticket prices or trying to actually make his shows a lot more interesting, so he actually has people who want to go to the shows for it, because otherwise he's going to end up like NWA, which is going to be on YouTube for like 2 or 3 years it was, in a soundstage, taping loads of stuff and having spoilers leaking every week because all your shows are literally taped, and having a because that soundstage for NWA as well, they can fit 200 fans in there. That is it, 200 fans they have in a week for NWA.
Yes.
So if they get a soundstage like that, that's probably what the AEW crowds are going to be every week, is 200 fans, and that is going to look really bad on TV. Big time. So, but anyway,
this TV deal actually is a very important thing, Xero. You said right. This TV deal is very important. If they lose this TV deal, then they are like completely fucked. Yeah.
If they lose the TV deal, like if Warner Brothers do not renew them, so say like Nick Khan has actually enabled that, that whole thing of
criteria. Yes.
Yeah, exclusivity on the thing, and they lose Warner Brothers, and they can't get a good network which is willing to pay. They're fucked, basically.
Yes.
They literally are. They're fucked because there's no coming back from that. Once you lose your TV deal, you're fucked, basically.
Yes.
So and then that'll be the end of it. So, but I think we've digressed enough about Tony Khan having his Twitter meltdown now, so might as well move on to the next one then. So
no more bashing.
Okay,
we'll do Tony Khan.
Now we'll do even more. So there's been some news come down today from Dave Meltzer, of all people, and a lot of other people now confirming that news as well, is that Roman Reigns is not scheduled to work Elimination Chamber. Now, obviously, everyone obviously truly believed that it was going to be Roman and Rock at Elimination Chamber. Obviously, this is not the case because, as we've been saying all along as well, Bobby, is you're not going to do Roman Rock in Australia. If that match is happening, it's happening at WrestleMania. I don't care what people say, and stuff like that. It's happening at WrestleMania. That's the bottom line of it, basically. But
people who think that Rock versus Roman is happening at Elimination Chamber are stupid. Nothing else. There is no link. It is Australian pay-per-view. Definitely, Rhea Ripley is going to main event the show because she's from there. And Rock versus Roman is a WrestleMania match, and we are dreaming of that match from very long time. People who started predicting and speculating that it will happen in Chamber, they are stupid, and they are taking Tony Khan's coke. That's why they're thinking like that.
The stupid thing is, as well, is I've seen a lot of people saying this today, is they're like, oh, but the Australian government have asked for The Rock. But if you actually read the report back that was physically sent out by the Australian government, they only asked him for an appearance. There was no mention anywhere in that report of him wrestling. The Australian government are paying for an appearance from Dwayne, not from anything like that, not for a match or anything. And also on national news over in Australia as well, Rhea Ripley has already announced she is the main event of she is going to be the main event of the show. So you're not going to put that on national news, in the country which you're hoping to go over there and sell out a pay-per-view on. You're not going to go over there and basically lie to your fans for it. Not at all. If you've got one of the major stars on the TV going, I'm main eventing the show, that's what fans are going to want to. That's what fans will expect for it. For it, it was it's like that.
It was never going to go down in Australia. It was never going to go down. It was never going to go down at 5 a.m. American time. It was never going to be that way. Now, people are like, oh, they're catered to Australia. No, they won't. They cater to us, and as they should. And the other arguments were, oh, it's going to be 70,000 people. Guess what's going to be in Philly? 70,000 people.
And as I can't remember who said this, but somebody did bring up this good point the other day, is WrestleMania, they will literally they will bring so much money to Philadelphia. Obviously, knowing The Rock's going to be there, that tourism is going to be high for Philadelphia.
I'm glad I got my tickets already, truthfully.
There's going to be they don't. I hate to say it, and it's going to sound harsh, but they don't give a shit about Australia and the tourism that goes into Australia and the money that they receive.
They only care about one country.
Yes, that's true.
The U.S. of A, baby.
WWE is an American company. This is what people have to understand. WWE is an American company. They will cater for the Americans. Yeah, fine. They come over to here, and they're now trying to do other events as well, such as going to India.
But that doesn't mean that they give shit about other countries. They are just going it for money. That's it. Nothing else.
They're doing it like Saudi Arabia. The only reason why they still do Saudi Arabia is because you're getting 55 million per show from Saudi Arabia, from the Saudi government.
Australia paid, so WWE said, "All right, we'll be there."
Australia paid, and as somebody even said, Saudi Arabia have paid more money than what Australia have paid. So if you really have to do Roman Cody at Mania, you're going to do Roman Cody at Saudi. You're not doing Roman Cody in Australia, for that amount of money. Because you've got to think
you could do Roman Cody in Australia. Roman's going to win. I mean,
Well, no, sorry, no, you're not going to be Roman
It
Rock
is,
in
it is very
Australia,
simple, Like people say that
Oh, yeah.
they love go to other countries and all. If it is like that, why they haven't hold a single pay-per-view in India?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
Indian fan base is like one of the biggest fan base of WWE after US and UK. But they never hold a single pay-per-view here. Why? Because they will not earn profits. They have to reduce their price according to our currency. That's why they never hold a pay-per-view here. And that thing people need to understand that it will never happen. They will do live shows or something like that, but they will never hold a pay-per-view. It is simple. They need profit.
Yeah, I mean that's the other reason as well, as obviously like over here, we're trying to get a WrestleMania to come to the UK and that, and there's been loads of rumors about it for years, but at the minute we're still in a cost of living crisis. You know, we can't even afford to bloody, you know, everything over here is so fucking expensive and that at the moment. You know, you literally your money comes in and your money goes straight out. We're literally the country is broke, and that the UK is broken at the moment. So, you know, them saying, "Oh yeah, WrestleMania over here," yeah, fine, granted stuff like that. But then when you're charging, say, like £200-300 for a bloody ticket over here, and for bloody, you know, for a standard ticket, you're not going to get the fans in for it. And you know, fine, you might start out.
It is simple, Why they are doing it at Saudi? Because they get a lot of money from the government of Saudi.
Yeah,
that's why.
Well, it's 55 million per show they get.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's why they are doing it. Otherwise, they don't give a fuck about Saudi. It is all about money.
Yes, what's that? Yeah, so that's what 100 million per year they get. Just
correct, 100 million. Yes, 100 million.
Saudi.
Just from Saudi alone.
Just from Saudi. So for 6 hours, roughly 6 hours worth of content, because what each show is about 3 hours long or whatever. You know, so roughly say. So roughly so for about 6 to 8 hours worth of content twice a year. You know, twice a year. You know, you get 100 million for that. That's easy money. You know,
India will not even give 100 cents for that.
No, I'm surprised the Australian government paid out that much money as well for a simple pay-per-view. That's literally what they paid for. They've not paid directly for The Rock. They've paid for an appearance by him and for the pay-per-view. That's what they're paying for. They haven't paid for, you know, oh, we're only paying if you can guarantee that Dwayne Johnson's going to wrestle over it. Because that would never have been agreed, because you don't know what Dwayne Johnson's schedule is, do you? You know, you can't obviously do that. So that's absolute bullshit. You know, that he's going to be able to. They've only paid, and they're only doing the show because they promised Dwayne. They were promised Dwayne. It's like no, they won. You know, it's like shut up.
You know, this Mickey James also said in the podcast Busted Open that Rock versus Roman is like much better option than Roman versus Cody.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is a familiar face for wrestling fans. Rock is familiar with everyone.
Yeah.
If somebody will hear that Rock is coming back, a random ass guy who watched Attitude Era like 20 years ago, he will also tune in to watch, okay, Rock is coming back, then I'll give it a watch.
Well, and also, we hate Cody Rhodes. We can't stand the man.
You hate Cody Rhodes. We
And you know what? Cody getting shafted out of the main event of WrestleMania is only one man's fault. And do you know who that man is?
Tony Khan.
No, CM Punk. He's going to say CM Punk.
CM Punk. If CM Punk doesn't come back, Cody faces Seth.
Yeah.
Cody, but listen to me. Cody always knew Rock Roman was a possibility.
Yeah.
CM Punk coming back was not a possibility.
Yeah, and and this is the other thing as well. Is obviously I know we've already said that we discussed it last week and that we weren't really going to bring it up again, but we need to, I think, because we're on the subject anyway, and we've already started ranting and raving about it. But
I hate Cody.
People have obviously been reminding me all day as well. Is, you know, even when Dwayne said last year for WrestleMania, when he confirmed that Mania 39 was locked, he said he said the only place this match can happen is at WrestleMania. He said that, you know. And also as well, somebody said on Young Rock, which obviously Dwayne himself produces and writes, you know, he even wrote into the script, Roman versus Rock can only happen at WrestleMania. You know, there's been all those hints there all along, and yet people still are like, oh no, it's definitely happening in Australia. You know, because
there's only one place this can go down, Australia, huh?
Yeah.
No. At a gimmick pay-per-view.
But I bet you know, if it wasn't that they wanted Cody in the main event of WrestleMania, all those people would be like, oh yeah, you know, it's got to happen at WrestleMania. Yeah. That's the problem. Is the only people who are saying that I've noticed online is the ones who are adamant that Cody Rhodes has got to finish that story at WrestleMania 40. Absolutely adamant.
There are two people that cost Cody Rhodes his moment. I already named one of them. Do you know who the second person is?
Dwayne.
No.
Well, obviously Dwayne. No.
Who else?
No.
Who is it?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Let me take a sledgehammer to the throne in AEW. Let me come back and expect to beat WWE's Golden Boy. Nah, buddy. That is not how that works.
No.
And then he even tried to salvage it. He was like, "Oh, Triple H has always been my favorite wrestler." And no. Nice try, buddy.
Triple H doesn't forget. Triple H doesn't forget.
The main thing this wrestlers don't understand when they leave WWE. Some wrestlers talk too much shit about WWE when they leave.
Yes. Yeah. And I'll say it now. CM Punk might not walk out world champion at WrestleMania. I'm just saying.
No, he's winning the title.
If they did it to Cody, they could do it to CM Punk. CM Punk has said a lot worse and a lot more.
I think Punk will win. Punk will win.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, I personally can see Punk winning because of the because of
I'm not ruling out Seth winning. I'll just say that I'm not ruling it out.
Yeah, granted. Well, yeah, obviously. Well, we can. Everyone's obviously got their own thing in that, but no, I can definitely see Punk winning and that.
Yes.
Whilst we're actually on the subject as well, as I don't know whether everyone else seen the actual ending of Dave's tweet as well, because not a lot of it was actually put out. Basically, he wrote at the end of it as well. He turned and said, however, this match as well could also, this could also mean a triple threat match ended up happening.
No.
Right.
Between,
Cody Punk and Rollins.
Yeah, with Cody being inserted into one of the other matches. So either Cody Punk and Rollins, or Cody Punk or Cody Roman and Rock. They ain't going to do Cody Roman and Rock. If Roman and Rock's happening, it's going to be one-on-one.
Solo, yes.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I said no. Here's what you do. I have a perfect booking opportunity. Here's what you do to keep everybody happy. Rock Roman, Punk Seth, Cody Cena.
Yeah, that's if Cena can do it, no problem.
Cody literally asked Cena for a match.
Yeah.
You want to keep Cody happy? There it is.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, that's if Cena can do it. The only other option would be Cody Randy. Yeah. Cody Randy, yeah. That's the only other option.
Yes, Cody Randy is a very good option.
Cody Randy and stuff,
because they release Cody Rhodes. Who cares,
Because then they can then both be feuding then over who, maybe Randy saying, I need a shot of Roman and that. And Cody obviously still wants a shot of Roman, and they're feuding over it to who's next, and that's a WrestleMania match. And I mean, not gonna lie, that would be an awesome WrestleMania match. Those two, those two could put on probably a really awesome WrestleMania match between Cody and Randy.
Okay, we are talking about Seth and all, so I have a wild prediction for this coming week. Raw. Yeah. Out of nowhere, Jinder gets the title shot. Literally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
However, Seth and Jinder have a really good history of matches. Yeah. They faced each other on NXT. They had an Intercontinental Championship match also.
Yeah.
And just imagine that definitely Jinder is not winning the title. No. But maybe we will see a cash-in. Finally, we will see a cash-in.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait. Didn't Seth vs. Jinder already happen?
Yeah, it has a few times.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No.
It's happening again.
Let me rephrase that. Didn't Seth vs. Jinder happen on Monday?
Monday?
Did I dream that?
Yes, you dreamed that.
Seth didn't defend the title against Jinder on Monday?
No.
Next week, stupid.
So when I said it was a good match, what were you? Nobody decided to step in and say no, it didn't happen.
You are literally daydreaming, Bobby.
Hold on.
Because they've had good matches in the past. This is what we're trying to say.
Zero. I think he's taking too much coke from Tony.
Probably, I expect so, yeah.
Seth Rollins matches.
This is the wildest thing I have ever heard in our podcast, that the match didn't even happen and he's like, that was a very good match.
Wait, did I miss Raw? Wait, what was I doing Monday?
You missed Raw.
I was watching football.
You told me you missed Raw when we did Uncut. So
The thing, Bobby. Last Monday you were playing with your chorizo.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Seth Rollins defeated.
Because that would have been the main event for this week, but the main event this week was Cody Nakamura.
So wait, this match hasn't happened yet for the world title. For the world title.
No, it's next Monday. It's this Monday
I
coming
think
up.
you're all lying to me, but I don't.
No. We even reviewed Raw on Uncut.
You know, it's funny. I heard it on another podcast too, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Seth versus Jinder next week." I'm like, "Oh, these guys really messed that up. That already happened."
No.
Yes.
No. But anyway, going back to the cash-in thing then.
Wait,
so,
what did Seth and Jinder do this week then? Because
the promo.
Oh, okay.
The promo.
When Seth said, when Dwayne had his balls in a vice or something, right?
Because that's why, if you remember, Jinder was on the bump this Wednesday and he turned around and said,
Correct.
this week alone, I've managed to trend on Twitter and I've also managed to get a shot for the World Heavyweight Championship next week. And that, so, that was definitely this week, Bobby. So, but the match is next week. That's the thing, the match is definitely next week. But anyway, so as Alex was saying then, so you think there could be a cash-in then or whatever?
Yes.
On Monday?
Yeah,
probably.
It was a very unexpected one because remember, guys, when Jinder versus AJ Styles happened on a regular episode of SmackDown, AJ wins the title out of nowhere, and whenever Jinder is there, definitely WWE plans some sort of surprising moment.
Yeah. I mean, the only other option which I can see for the cash-in is they do it at WrestleMania, and it's, hear me out on this one, that, you do end up having that triple threat with Cody, Seth, Punk, and that, Cody beats Seth and Punk, for example, and then gets cashed in on straight away. So as soon as he basically lifts up that title, he gets cashed in on, because technically... So you're saying the story.
Priest is going to win the title at WrestleMania, I think.
Oh, right? Wait. I took it in another direction.
Yeah.
Sorry. I fantasy booked. I thought... So I've heard this one before, too. Priest cashes in at Money in the Bank this year.
This year.
Oh, we're in 20... But whoever wins the Money in the Bank that night cashes in on him.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
But no,
let it be our truth.
Yeah. But we brought up something, didn't we, as well this week, is that obviously somebody else also brought this up as well, is they never actually check inside the case. So for example, you could turn around and say...
You would bring up this point that Finn Balor have the original briefcase. You bring up that point last week.
Yeah.
But that's a slippery... That's a slippery... That's a slippery...
You have truth to it. You have truth to it instead.
Oh, no. Listen, I've already pitched truth.
Yeah.
I need Damian Priest to run into the ring, have the briefcase, turn around, hand the briefcase to a ref, and it's R-Truth in a ref shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I need. And R-Truth's like, I got you, dog.
Yeah. I have one question, Xero. That Money in the Bank will be a pay-per-view this year, or it will be like what? It is happening in WrestleMania, like a regular match.
Money in the Bank will still be a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Triple H wants to keep the pay-per-view.
It's July 5th? Something like that?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they've already announced it. Yeah.
July 6th, because it's SmackDown that Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever the date is, I don't know the date off the top of my head. SmackDown that Friday, Money in the Bank that Saturday, and Heat Wave that Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know the dates off the top of my head. I know it's around the 4th of July. So, it would have to be July 5th then, because the 4th of July is a Thursday.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
It would have to be 5, 6, 7. Because if you're going back before
7.
That's
it is 7 July. 7 July.
That's the Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday.
So it would be July 6th. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, well, that's obviously that's quite a very big possibility. Well, obviously, so they're going to keep it as that. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's going to be quite. It's going to be fun and adventurous to also see what they actually end up doing with the Money in the Bank contract and that in the end, really.
Yeah.
I don't know what their plans are. I don't know what's happening. Like I said, the only reason why I mentioned about Cody being cashed in on is obviously that's something that I've heard on a previous occasion, is that they're going to possibly use that and they're going to they're going to say, well, yeah, he completed his story.
He gets cashed in on. Woo! I'll be celebrating.
Yeah,
I'll be the biggest Damian Priest fan known to man.
Yeah, because that's what one of the pitches was. I know originally is that they were gonna have him win, hold the title up, and then immediately be cashed in on. And then that when people turn around and say, "But this is unfair on Cody," people turn around and say, "But hang on, at the end of the day, he completed the story." Well, no, but at the end of the day, he completed that story. He won the title. He completed the story. That's the problem. Oh, we've lost Alex, I think, for a little bit, or he's doing something.
No, I think we just turned the camera off. Then
yeah, like you did.
Yeah, I don't care if Cody finishes the story. Now, this might be controversial.
It's gone too long.
I don't think so he's finishing the story. I don't think so he's finishing the story at WrestleMania. Maybe at SummerSlam.
I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't really like Cody Rhodes.
Well, going back to obviously him finishing the story, I mean, this is the thing, is they're having Roman beat Hogan's record. Now, we've already spoken about it. Why don't they do Roman Cody at Saudi? They treat those shows as WrestleMania. Roman Cody at Saudi, that's in November. He's beaten Hulk Hogan's record by then, Roman has. So fine. Right. Talk about Roman Cody then.
I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
And this is not my idea, but I will take credit for it. Survivor Series. You want to put a little jump start into Survivor Series? Have Cody beat Roman then.
Yes.
Because the record's already gone by that point, obviously.
Yeah.
You want to make Survivor Series big again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go in that direction.
Do Roman Cody there, and then obviously make it as well. Make it like Cody's last chance or something. So literally, like Heyman. Literally, your last
career versus title.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah. Cody loses, he leaves WWE, and then Roman beats him, and Cody leaves WWE and leaves.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Did I finish? Sorry, I got a little out of hand.
Yes. Yes. So just do something like that. That would make perfect sense. That would. That would be really good actually for that one, wouldn't it? If you think logically about it, that would make perfect sense. But
I mean, Saudi will be good, but I feel like we need to get Survivor Series jump started.
I think Survivor Series is a better option. Yeah. It is a better option.
I mean, they made Survivor Series feel big this year. Last year. But this past Survivor Series, they made it feel big. But it's like, you need to keep that going. And that's...
Yes.
Yeah, now what else can they do? Roman Cody's last shot.
If you talk about the big force of WWE, Survivor Series is the weakest one from the past 5-6 years.
Yeah, granted. Yeah, it is.
Yes. Of the big four? Yeah. It's the weakest of the big four, hands down.
Yes,
it is. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
And I get it, it's a busy time of year for people. In America, especially Thanksgiving, but I don't know. They should make it. Nah. I was going to say they should put it before Thanksgiving again, but
but they can't really, can they? If you think about it, it's roughly around the timings and stuff, and obviously what.
Yeah, but here's the way I think about it. If it's after Thanksgiving, it's all done. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving, you got stuff to do.
Yes.
So 2 days after Thanksgiving would probably be good.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I guess so. It's obviously pay-per-view timings and stuff like that, and obviously what they can fit in when, really, isn't it?
Yes, actually, Zero's right.
Yeah, because it's all well and good, obviously saying that one, but I mean, it's what they can do and when. That's the whole thing. Is they've obviously got set schedules in that due to governments and stuff like that, and obviously when they can get the arenas and because you got to think there might be other things on around those times, mightn't there? For it really.
And last year's Survivor Series, Bobby said, right, it felt very big because of the two returns that we have seen, and they ended it very big with Punk returning. So this year they have to do something it can match the bar that they have set last year. So they have to do some big match only or big return. So I don't see any other person who can return and make it a big impact like Punk or Randy did. No. So I think it is a match only. So it is Roman versus Cody is a perfect option.
Yeah, Roman Cody, and then have Cody win it there. This is the thing is,
yes.
People are so desperate for Cody to finish a story in that, but at the end of the day, Triple H has plans for what he wants to do and when he wants to do it. He's not going to rush something just because fans want him to do it. That's the thing. He's got everything planned out for this year. I expect anything that Triple H has got this entire year.
The main issue, Zero, at the moment, I'll say from the past 5-6 years, Wrestling fans are like that. They want everything should change every week.
Yeah.
Like for example, somebody win the title. Now they're tired of that guy. Now he have to lose. So they'll talk about why he's not losing the title. Dude, you are crying for that guy only from the past 6 months or 8 months that why he's not winning the title. When he wins the title, then you want that he should lose.
Well, this is the thing is obviously I've been saying this as well to people like quite a lot this week is granted, Cody could end up winning that title, but how long is it going to be after Cody wins the title that people are going to get bored of him? Because
not more than 3 months.
Because
it's always how it goes. It's about the moment.
Yeah,
yes.
because it'll be overkill. Because it's the thing, people are saying when Roman's not there all the time, he needs to lose. But then as soon as Roman does show up, it's that big moment. When Roman shows up, it feels special, and the ratings always go up. You don't get any of a big moment than Roman returning. Whereas if you've got a champion on every week, it's example Seth. People are clambering over people saying Seth has to win this title. Seth won it. They gave Seth the title 2 weeks into his reign. We're bored of this now. We want somebody to dethrone him, and people are like, oh yeah, we can't wait for CM Punk to win the title. We can't.
We have n number of example about this. Yeah. This type of thing happened. Biggie, people are like Biggie. He wins the title, fucked up. Kofi Kingston, moment was there. Moment was there in WrestleMania, Kofi Mania, fucked up.
Yeah.
This Nikki Cross, she wins the title. She deserves the title. After 1 week only, they got fed up.
Yeah.
Ziggler.
Yes. Ziggler. Yeah. The moment is like one of the most iconic moments of WWE when he cashed in, but it got fucked up immediately.
Yeah, that's the thing is people want everything now basically it has to happen now. People are bored of Roman and stuff.
According to them, it should happen, not according to WWE. According to them, it should happen. If they want that he should lose, so he should lose. If he's not losing it, then WWE is doing bad booking.
Yeah, that's the thing is because a lot of people have already turned around and said they're starting to now accept obviously that we're getting that Cody's not going to be completing it at, completing this bloody story at WrestleMania now, and people are now like, oh well, I'm just not going to bother watching. It's shit. Triple H has ruined the product. It's like, fine, don't watch. I'm sure Triple H isn't going to care about your bloody one viewership. When he's getting millions and that every week. Triple H ain't going to really give a shit about some random person from bloody wherever the hell you are. Because you're crying because Cody never won the fucking title. That's the thing. It's quite simple. It's not happening. People have to accept it. For it. But yeah, well, that was another one we've got off on. Anyone else want to say anything else like that whilst we're obviously on that subject? Or?
No.
I hate Cody Rhodes.
Fair enough. One last thing then. So Mercedes Moné then or Sasha Banks. We said we were going to cover this one. Now, everyone thought she was showing up at Daily's Place this week because, of course, it was homecoming. Obviously, that never happened. There's a lot of reports out, and I mean, I'm getting down the reports that she's going to AEW. Sean Ross Sapp has now even turned around and said she's going to AEW. In fact, he turned around and said 95% she is going to AEW. That's how confident he is. He's turned around and said everybody at AEW is expecting her. There's people basically who are writing up plans and everything like that for her and everything as well. So he is 90 to 95% sure that she is signing with AEW, and that he's obviously turned around and said things could obviously change at the last minute, but she's AEW bound. Tony's obviously paid out for her and given her exactly what she wants, and I know there was other reports on that out there ages ago that she wanted the Mercedes Moné name. And Nick Khan basically told her to, Nick Khan told her no. Nick Khan said, no, it's Sasha Banks or nothing. He goes, your WWE name is Sasha Banks. You're known by Sasha Banks. You're not coming in here as Mercedes Moné. So, you have Sasha and we keep the copyrights and everything like that. And we obviously then still split the merchandise fees and stuff like that. Or it's nothing. And that's obviously what's happened. That's probably what's pushed her away from WWE. Because of that, obviously, I don't know how true that is, but obviously other people have been reporting it. I can't remember who reported it, but it was a big story when it came out. Now, do you guys think she's going to AEW or whatever, or what really?
I mean, if it's not WWE, it's AEW, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or could she be the big star going to TNA?
I
I'll
don't
say
know about
one thing,
Alex.
Zero.
Yeah, go for
I'll
it.
say one thing, Zero. Like you said, Son is 90 to 95% sure that she's going to AEW. I am
Yeah.
100% sure that
Mhm.
nothing's gonna change for AEW even if she goes there. It will be shit only.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing will change because there are many women wrestlers. They go to AEW, and like 1 or 2 weeks, the hype was there, and then
Yeah.
the hype was dead.
Yep.
They fucked up their own women's roster very badly.
Yeah.
They have a lot of talent. They started off
Yeah.
very well when AEW company started. That time women's wrestling was
Yeah.
much better. But now it is just derailing and it's just going down. And this Sasha, Mercedes, whatever the fuck she is, nothing will change.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Britt Baker?
Ah, yes. Yes, where is she?
Is she off or something? I thought she's off because she's doing something or whatever, or she's injured again. And that, so you know,
I don't
mean,
think so.
the interaction
No, she's
that
not injured.
I don't know. The only thing that I'm looking forward to is that interaction between Saraya and Sasha, because that is going to Saraya's going to hate that, you know, because obviously because she was, you know, Saraya and Sasha both together. That's going to be.
Who gives a fuck about Saraya?
You know.
She's also a stupid.
Well, no, but obviously, yeah, but it was Sasha who injured her, wasn't it? And that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be that could be quite fun, basically. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I have no idea.
The main thing, like when Naomi and Sasha left WWE, the impact like people were expecting that WWE will receive because of their they're leaving, it was like nothing when they left.
Yeah,
it was nothing. Nobody felt it properly. Like for example, if Charlotte will leave WWE,
yeah,
that's a bad thing for them.
Yeah,
because Charlotte have made an impact in the company, and she's actually a very big name. Charlotte, Becky, even Bailey, they are like that. Sasha left, it was like okay, it was fine.
Yeah.
And when she debuted in New Japan, how many matches she had in New Japan, and then she got injured, I think so. Like after 3 or 4 matches, she got injured, and then she recovered, and now they are talking that she's all elite and she's coming home. I don't understand one thing. Why these fans have to say all the time that they are coming home? How the fuck AEW is their home?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
If you start for WWE,
yes. They started from WWE, they become famous from WWE, or there are people like Brand Danielson or Daniel Brand, whatever you want to call Punk, they are from Ring of Honor or TNA. Yeah. They're from there. How the fuck AEW is your home, bro?
Yeah.
How?
You know, it's not a home and everything like that at all. Not
like if that was MJF or Darby Allin, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is their home.
Jungle Boy, Timmy Guevara, yeah.
And all the time they talk about this professional wrestling thing, like this is a sports entertainment and we are professional wrestling. So you are doing professional wrestling like drinking blood. This is professional wrestling. And this death match, some random death match happened between Kenny Omega and John Moxley where this sparklers comes out. That is professional wrestling.
Yeah.
When somebody is jumping off the cliff and landing on a bed like Jericho in the blood and guts, that is professional wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you are not even able to break a table, bro. This Edge power bomb, this Nick Wayne in this what event happened? The last paper. What was the name of that? World's End. He power bomb, dude. Your table is not even breaking properly. Even table is not ready with AEW.
Yeah.
You're talking about professional wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So but yeah, no, it's it's just stupid. It's just stupid. I mean, like, you know, nobody's coming. Nobody goes home where they go to bloody AEW. You know, unless you are actually a homegrown talent, which is stupid. You know, and but yeah, it's stupid. It really is stupid. But yeah, anyway,
if Sasha when Sasha left, and at that moment of time, if she go to AEW like after their 90 days clause gets over. That will create some sort of impact that time, like a year or 2 years ago. Now the hype is dead.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Now the hype is dead.
Yeah. So it's completely dead. But no, it's gone. But I mean, if she ends up on it, obviously when she shows up at AEW, because we all know she's going to AEW and that, it's like nothing's going to really happen from it. I mean, Bobby obviously being the AEW expert here, can you personally see her showing up at AEW, or do you still think she's going to WWE? Really?
Can I see her showing up at AEW? Yeah, if Tony Khan backs up the Brinks money truck to her house, yeah. Why wouldn't she? Yeah. She's all about money. You know?
Yeah, that's
yes.
Like, the clues in her name, Monet.
Yes.
Money.
Yes.
You know, yeah. That's
if you pay her enough, she'll definitely go. I can see, and they let them do whatever they want in AEW. So
yes, that's the thing. So so if she can literally get everything that she wants, which is probably the money that she wants, and because there was rumors going around that she wanted Charlotte Flair money, and Charlotte Flair is now the highest. Charlotte Flair is now the highest paid wrestler in WWE out of the women. She's even higher than Becky, and Becky's on like 5 million or whatever.
5 million.
Yeah, Becky's on 5 million. So Flair must be on at least 6 if that's the case. So so Mercedes coming on in and demanding that she wants 6 million to come back, basically, she's got no chance of that happening. And that
you will see, like, even if she debut in AEW, you will see her like in like a Revolution. One hype match will be there, maybe Saraya versus Mercedes, and after 2-3 weeks she'll vanish.
Yeah, that'd be
it. Happened to every XWW talent. What about this Miro and Lana? What the fuck happened to them? When Miro went to the AEW, it was too much hype. Rusev, this, that, and all, and now where the fuck is Andrade, Miro, Malakai Black,
Andrade's out.
Yes.
Andrade's gone. Obviously, Lana's injured, isn't she? Basically.
Yeah, Lana, I guess.
There are like n number of WWE talent that they hire just randomly, and they just vanished. They literally vanished from this AEW TV. And only few guys. Okay, we forgot one big thing, guys. When we are talking about AEW, we were discussing like in the past few months that Sting's last match is going to happen at Revolution. And who he will face. We were talking that Darby should face. It is like the best option for Sting. Yeah. And now we are seeing who they are facing. Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Apparently he requested them.
Did he? Oh God.
Sting requested the Young Bucks.
Oh God.
He's actually getting
So I mean,
if he requested
them, I guess, what are we supposed to say? It's his final match. He gets to say.
Yeah, but like,
I guess he can't do a singles match anymore.
He can't do anything now, can he? Really? If you think about it.
But I mean, when I saw Bucks, I felt that they just want to cash in on Sting's moment. I felt like that.
More than likely.
No, credit where credit is due. I was like, really? They're going to do the Bucks? But Sting said that he enjoyed tagging with the Bucks at Forbidden Door last year, and he handpicked them. Because honestly, the Bucks were set to take extended time off television. If he didn't pick the Bucks, I don't think the Bucks are back for a few more months.
No, so I guess it gives them something to do, doesn't it? Really, I guess. So.
Yeah, so I guess the Bucks are like, all right, we'll end our break for you. Like, okay, since you want to pick us, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But credit where credit is due. Sting did request them.
Okay, then it's fine.
That's
I mean, that's up to Sting. It's would it be my choice? No.
And what about this Ric Flair, who's trying to get physical every single week now? Have you noticed that thing?
He's gonna die. He's gonna die if he keeps doing that. He's gonna literally die.
I think at Revolution, Sting will retire and Ric Flair will die.
Probably.
Yes, because maybe Young Bucks will perform a Canadian Destroyer on Ric Flair, and the uncle will die.
Just one Canadian Destroyer. It's normally about 70, isn't it? So that normally.
Because I noticed last week when this tag match happened between this Powerhouse Hobbs and Seth Takeshita and Sting Darby, Ric Flair entered. He do some chops on Hobbs, and if you notice, like after he was trying to get off the ring, he was not even able to get off properly. He was like he hang, his body hang in between, like he just hang for 2 seconds. He freezed. Why the fuck he wants to die in the ring? And if by mistake, it is like worst case scenario, I'm saying, if he seriously die in AEW ring, how much chaos it will be.
Yeah, big time.
I just hope that Young Bucks don't super kick him or do any random ass
Oh, you know they will.
maneuver
They're
on
gonna
him.
super kick Ric Flair. They're gonna super
Yes.
kick Ric Flair. Come on.
Big time. Yeah, big time.
And
He's
if
been
uncle will die, means he'll just pass out. He'll sleep.
Yeah.
He'll go to sleep.
Yeah, big time. Big time. That's you know it's happening though. That's the thing. You know it's happening. This
Yes.
is the thing with it. It's guaranteed to be happening.
Yes, because AEW time is not right at the moment. They are just fucking up back to back from the past few months. From when Punk left, actually, everything is just going downhill. And New Year time, we saw this Jericho controversy. Now Tony Khan created another controversy in the name of Jinder, where he gives ginger to Tony Khan's ass. But means the company is just going downhill. They are not, and if Ric Flair will die, so don't know what will happen.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
Yes.
But I mean, that's obviously things are going to happen and stuff, and there's going to be a lot of issues and stuff within that company. And
Do you guys agree with one point? Like, for example, their rating is going down. Nothing is working.
big time.
If they create a character or any wrestler like Stone Cold, and Tony Khan will be like a corporation leader, would it work for them? I have heard several theories on Twitter that
I don't think so.
he should come on screen. He looks bad on screen. He looks like Psycho Kid.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
looks like
so.
a Psycho Kid.
Wait, a Psycho Kid, yeah.
Yes. When he speaks, he looks like a Psycho Kid.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah,
He-
yes.
No.
Yes. He looks like that.
His eyes are bugged
Yes.
out. They're like,
Yes.
and remember when he announced he was buying ROH?
Yeah, that was the funniest.
Shane's not here. Shane's not here. It's just me. It's like, oh, dude.
He looked bad. Like he actually looked very bad when he speaks. That's why I call him curly hair Chihuahua. He looks like that. He looks like that. Yes.
But no, he needs to basically pack it into whatever the bloody hell he's doing. He needs to stop. It's getting ridiculous now. It really is. But yeah. Anyway, so that's obviously this week then that we've covered there. Then at time of recording, obviously it'll be SmackDown time soon. I don't know if Bobby needs to shoot up anywhere as well because he's probably got bloody plans with everything. I expect. No, then yeah, he does have plans.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we might as well end here then because it's the hour mark. Let's just quickly do some plugins. So Bobby, obviously, he's got the stuff already in the background because he had a previous show before this. So
Yep.
Really
obviously-
good background.
yeah,
Awesome.
so
On air, subscribe, hit that like button, and get yourself some Fresca.
yeah, go for it. Yeah, as Bobby just said. Yeah, get yourself
Sponsor me.
Yeah,
Sponsor me.
There we go. Well, there we go. If Fresca's looking out, yeah, we'll take some sponsorship for the pods. Yeah, for it. Obviously, you can find me over at News Xero on Twitter and everywhere else. Alex, he generally just doesn't like advertising himself, but it's at WrestleBuddy.
Come to his
yes.
house. DM me
Yeah.
for his address.
Yeah, Bobby
Okay,
Doctor,
so
good
for
address.
WrestleBuddy, if you want to subscribe, very good. If you don't want to subscribe, then Tony Khan will put ginger with coke in your ass because he loves ginger.
Oh God. Yeah. So as Alex said, subscribe or don't subscribe. You can make your choice of what you want to do there. Yeah. Obviously, we have something new and exciting coming up soon, don't we? The three of us.
Yes.
Non-wrestling related and everything like that. We're not getting naked. No, we're not doing that.
Oh.
Where we will talk about rap music. Why all the rap music have dick, pussy, and money?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that on the other stream. What name did we decide on the end? Because there were so many names thrown around. What name did we decide on?
Yeah.
Triple threat unfiltered, no?
It's Bobby and the rest.
No, it's not. No. Yeah, so that'd be Triple Threat Unfiltered. Coming soon.
I think the best one is Three Little Chorizos.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, but no, it's gonna be Triple Threat Unfiltered.
Yes. Triple threat unfiltered.
I like my name.
Links and everything out for that one.
I like my name of Threesome Unfiltered, but
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually pretty good. I suggested that. Yeah.
That is also good.
well, I was joking with that name because it sounds very. Never mind.
I'm okay with it.
No, I'm not. I was joking. I was completely joking. I'm not.
It is Triple Threat Unfiltered, guys, and subscribe that channel. Otherwise, we will put Ginger in your ass with Coke.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. So yeah. So
I won't.
yes.
I won't. They might. I won't.
Bobby reckons he won't, but he will. That's happening. So anyway, yeah. So let's end it here before it gets a little bit more sort of wild as it does.
Yes.
Because it's just going to get even more wild. Thank you for tuning in this week, guys, to Let Us Talk to You. Yeah. Another successful week. I expect, unfortunately for everybody, that Bobby will be back hosting next week or something, and I will apologise for that one now. But we will see you all next week then on another edition of Let Us Talk to You. Yeah.
I'm gonna go find that Seth Jinder match from Monday, watch it, and report back.
Yes.